Hi friends, and welcome to Hyrule Tours. In this series, we're taking an in-depth look at unique and interesting areas within the Zelda universe. Don't expect super regular episodes of this, as it's more of a side project. These are really a chance to just appreciate the fine details and craftsmanship that goes into building this world. Special thanks and shout out to RPG for the idea for this series, and in particular, for this episode's theme. Thanks man, and your support is always appreciated. So let's hop in to our first tourist destination in Hyrule, Breath of the Wild's Satori Mountain. Satori Mountain can be found on the west side of central Hyrule. It sits somewhat in between the Gerudo Highlands to the south and the Tabantha region to the north. Most players will probably reach here naturally by heading northwest from the plateau, passing by the stables and crossing the Manhala Bridge. But being in the world of Breath of the Wild, it can really be reached by any number of methods. That said, the mountain is of particular interest not due to where it sits in Hyrule, but rather what we can find by exploring it. I've chosen Satori Mountain for the debut of this series for two reasons. First, as I mentioned before, RPG, longtime supporter, made the suggestion to closely examine this location in a video. Second, the area is absolutely robust with items to collect and forage, amazing views, and special secrets. Along the south side of the mountain sits the Moglatan Shrine, which contains the Synced Swing Trial. This shrine is a handy return point if you ever need the chance to warp back here. You will find a few neat Korok puzzles sprinkled around the mountain as well, of course, including this archery one, which is something of a favorite of mine. Ascending the mountain, we can stumble across a serene pond and possibly the most abundantly packed orchard the game has to offer. This is really a great place to visit to stock up on supplies for food. It's not just packed with this huge amount of apple trees, but the variety of food to find is one of the most impressive in all of Hyrule. Along the mountain you can find apples, radishes, and durians, which are very useful for getting those bonus hearts, and loads of ore deposits. There isn't another location in the game that offers this much for supplies, so densely packed together. In the orchard, you can also find a woodcutter's axe, farming hoe, and farmer's pitchfork, which gives the implication to me that at some point someone was caring for this place. For the combat aficionado, while the mountain is mostly lacking in enemies, there is a single Stalnox found on an outcropping of land along one of the eastern slopes. He offers some good weapons as a reward for those who would stand and challenge him during the night. The most noteworthy spot in the game is, of course, none other than the cherry tree located at the very top of the mountain, with a pond and quiet meadow. Thanks to the game's DLC, the mountain also offers to us the Ancient Bridle, which is half of a set of Sheikah-themed horse gear. This is found in a chest right next to the cherry tree. There is a chance as well that you may find the mountain glowing with a spiritual aura. No other location in the game does this, and I'm sure you all know by now the unique tribute to the late Satoru Iwata that is found here. When the mountain glows with a spiritual energy, you can find the spirit called the Lord of the Mountain here, watching over a group of Bluepies. It's an absolute pleasure to discover this area. last bit I'll leave you with here is possibly one of Satori Mountain's best features. The view is incredible. Nearly every major landmark in Hyrule is visible from here thanks to its great map placement. And on a clear day, it's absolutely breathtaking. Enjoy!